Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by At360. Today we're going to review a website shared on Reddit asking for feedback. We're going to go through the website and discuss a few aspects, and we're going to talk about the 2 golden rules of online sales, or that's how I put it. Before we do that, please, if you enjoy these videos, if you like them, if they're entertaining, if you get value out of these, please like, subscribe and comment below. It's going to help us tremendously. Every little bit of engagement that we get, especially likes and comments, really do mean a lot. They help us continue and produce more content, and they tell YouTube that these videos are valuable and helpful. So thank you in advance. This video is brought to you by At360. If you haven't seen yet, I released yesterday and the day before videos about a new groundbreaking feature. You can start advertising on Shopify in 1 click. I think there's never been before a simpler and more efficient way to start advertising your products, promoting them all over the web in mobile apps to relevant audiences to increase awareness, and implementing retargeting as well. Even if you have no experience, no technical skills, no banners, no visuals, nothing, everything is automatically generated for you in 1 click. Stay until the end of the video and I will tell you a bit more. Okay, let's jump into today's content. So this website owner shared Mixair and is asking for some feedback. Okay, so this is the website. So first it looks very nice. The website is cool. I like very much this template. A lot of people ask me, okay, what template should I use? I think if you're using the new v2.0 templates on Shopify, they're all good. This one I think is Sense, and it's a free template. It's super good. It's easy to add more information about what you do, nice image, some features or benefits, the product. And you know, I think overall it's a good template and easy to customize with your color scheme. You see here it's very pink and blue, but it works very well. It looks very professional. The design is great. One quick note you'll notice here, so you have this data protection banner at the bottom. If you don't know, in Europe it's actually mandatory to have this. You absolutely need to put that on your website. Just be careful, because you see here this chat icon is conflicting with I can't either accept or reject this. So okay, if I wanted to, I guess I could maybe try and remove that and find a way to click OK, but it's actually quite difficult, as you can see. You see, so okay, hopefully we can fix this quickly. Now coming back to the website, let me start with the 2 golden rules of online sales. At least that's what I call them. It's not something I've read or it wasn't presented like that. It's just a combination, a synthesis of a lot of things I've seen on many websites and very knowledgeable, insightful persons sharing on Reddit. So these are the 2 rules, or at least how I formulate them. 1 is make it easy for people to buy your product. 2, give more reasons to people to buy your product. If you're doing these 2 things, you're going to start increasing your sales. Okay? Assuming you're bringing interested people on your website, but we'll talk about that at the end. So now, what do I think about this? I think the website is super clean. It's good. You have basically you're ticking all the boxes. Nice images, a clear product, looks cool, looks helpful, portable, smoothie blender. So it's small. Doesn't look like horrendously big or difficult to use. It looks very compact, very easy to use. On the go, you can mix stuff. I like this very much. I like a bit of fun, a bit of funny sentences, and it's not always like, okay, technical details, description. No, people need a bit of fun to buy your product as well. I like that. So smooth your day, keeps the doctor away. That's super nice. I like the story here. Julia, the founder, with an illness, starting to look into healthy eating and smoothie, and how difficult it was to do that on the go. So the story makes sense. it's credible, it's a nice story, it gives us reasons to buy the product. The reviews are nice as well. So, and you have the frequently asked questions. So you have, you're doing a lot of things right. So as I said, you're ticking the boxes, but there are a few things you're not doing, or a few things you could be doing more. The first one, so I said, make it easy to buy your product. Your homepage is lacking a few call to actions. Call to action is usually a button or a link that push your user to perform the action you're expecting from them. So here it's to buy your product or view your product. So you have buy now here, which redirects to the product page. You have the add to cart button. So it's translated from German, but this is the add to cart button. And that's it, right? That's a problem. You want to add more buttons. So usually, as a rule of thumb, you need maybe like between 3 and 5 on your homepage. And if you have a lot of content, you can add more. You can have 10 different buttons. Usually we say to people, limit the number of different call to actions. Like you don't want to promote a product and promote a different category of product entirely, and promote a newsletter and entice people to join a club and a membership and some, like, it has to be focused and tailored toward one action, especially on a landing page. This is not a landing page, but still the problem is here you don't have enough buttons. So if you have like a dedicated goal, which seems to be just for people to look at this product or add this product to their cart, and it's a single product website, you should have this call to action a lot more frequently. You could have it after each significant piece of content. So you could have it after the benefits, you could have it after your story, after the reviews, and in my opinion, you should definitely have it at the bottom of your website, maybe after the frequently asked questions here. Why is that? It's because usually people, if they're interested, the first thing they'll do when they come on the homepage is scroll through the entire thing to get a sense of who you are, what you're selling. They will go to the bottom, and once they're here, they will leave. That's the most frequent action. Or if there's someone somewhat convinced they want to learn more, they might click on a button like view product or learn more or something at the bottom. If you're expecting them to scroll back up again to find the product again, then click on add to cart, you're expecting too much of your customers. You're asking them to make an effort which they're not going to be willing to make, or at least you should make it easier for them to view the product. Now, of course, people that love your website, fall in love with your product, that are the most likely to buy the product, they're going to make the effort of scrolling back up, but most people might not. Okay, so make it easier. The second thing I would tell you is add the buy now button. On most one product websites, I see people using both add to cart and buy now. So 2 buttons. You can do that very easily on Shopify. You have one button and the second below, usually in a slightly different color. Especially on the one product website, it makes total sense for people to want to buy right away. Like you don't need to add to cart and then browse the rest of the website before deciding whether you want to buy something else or not. There's just this product. So you should add the buy now here, and especially on the product page. On the homepage could be debatable. On the product page, I think you definitely want to add it. The product page has the same problem of not having enough call to actions. Like, don't make it difficult, make it easy. If I read this and I'm convinced right here, right now, this is exactly what I need, add the button here. I want to be able to purchase right away. I don't want to scroll down, then not finding the button, then scrolling back up again, and too difficult. You're going to lose some of the people. Maybe not the majority, but some. And these few sales I'm not getting could make the difference between your website being break even or profitable and not profitable. Okay, so this is about making it easy for people to buy. Now the second rule is give more reasons for people to buy your product. Your product page is actually doing a better job at that because you have more content here, more benefits, a bit more explanations on how it works. But you should have more details on your homepage. Okay, not sure what's happening. Let's refresh. While we're looking at that, also the speed is a bit low. I checked a bit earlier on the page speed insight from Google, and I only got 50 for mobile, which is not terrible, but not great either, right? And you can see here it takes a few seconds before the website is entirely visible. And some people might leave in the first few seconds when they don't see anything. They might just leave right away. So you're losing some customers here because of the website load speed. And also now the page experience, as Google calls it, including the page speed loading time, is going to be taken into account for ranking on Google. So the faster your website is, the most likely it is to rank higher on Google. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on. I think maybe there was a problem with the website. Let's try from here. Okay, so here it's working again, and now this is working. I don't know what happened. You see, it's a bit weird. So, second thing is you should give more reasons to people to buy your product. I mean, some people are going to fall in love with the product right away and buy without needing any convincing. That's great. But I made a video a few days ago, last week, about the 5 levels of awareness by Eugene Schwartz. And Eugene Schwartz is a famous marketer from the 20th century. He invented a lot of concepts that are still used today in marketing. And he said, you know, most of your audience is going to be composed of unaware people and problem-aware people. Problem-aware people could be people looking for better diet, not even looking for, but just knowing they have a problem with the diet, knowing something's wrong. They shouldn't be eating the same stuff they're eating, but you know, they're just aware of the problem, not the solution. The solution are people looking for solutions, so looking for better diet, looking to eat healthy, looking to eat more juice, smoothies, but they don't know that you can have a blender like this on the go. So product aware people, or people already aware that you can have a portable smoothie, and they're looking for something like that, and if they find your website, they will buy right away, even if you just put an image of the product and the buy button. And you have most aware people, and these are people that know you and your brand and maybe their previous customers, and you can try and upsell them or cross-sell or do business on the long term. So right now the problem is your website, I think, is not doing a good job enough of talking to unaware or problem-aware people, which again compose the majority of online visitors. Even if you're doing ads and you want to bring people that are already interested in health and healthy food and smoothies and juices and stuff like that, they're still going to be maybe, you know, at best solution aware. They're not going to be product aware, most aware. And you need to talk to these people. You need to give them a lot of reasons to buy. Tell them it's very portable, it's easy to use, that recipes can be found easily. Tell them about the health benefits. You say, okay, smoothie a day keeps the doctor away. Tell us more about the benefits of eating fruit and veggies more frequently. You have just one sentence, this is not enough, right? People want more information. Nowadays, if you add a ton of info about the health benefits and how it works, and a few recipes, a few examples, a recipe you like, the one you're doing in the morning, the one you do after your workout, the one you do, you know, in the afternoon, in the evening, like you have to put a lot more content. I made a video last week analyzing the #1 flow of e-commerce website in 2022, and we reviewed in that video a Baymont Institute study that showed that people don't tell enough on their homepage. People are more likely than you think to scroll through the entire homepage, even if it's filled with a lot of information, and they're less likely than you think to visit other pages on your website. So a small minority of people are actually going to look at your product page. Okay. Okay, and if I do that, you see I click in the cart, I don't even have any info about the product. I need to click on this very small show full details of the product to see what's going on. So there's something that's a bit wrong, because you have a ton of super helpful, super interesting information here, which most viewers are never going to actually see. You understand what I mean? So you need to put a lot more of that content on the homepage. You need to add more content also about your story, your mission, what you stand for, how you manufacture this product, or where it's coming from, or if you don't want to disclose that, just how easy to use it is, what recipes, what stuff you say at some point, what kind of stuff you can put into, right? One or more fruit of your choices. Make lists of, juices and fruits and veggies you can use, the popular recipes, the stuff you like. Make it a bit more personal. People like to see also you have this story about Julia. People like to see personal stories. It makes the website more relatable, and they're more likely to buy from a website that feels close to them. So other section about Julia's favorite recipes or something like that, I think that would make a long way into selling. One last tip, I usually see websites like that do good by selling bundles. So you would be surprised how many people buy several of this stuff. If they're convinced that they're willing to buy, why just limit at one? Okay, I know you have the number here, but it's not super easy, not super straightforward. Almost nobody is going to actually click on this to increase the number. What you could do is add a second product at the bottom of your website, for example, which is a bundle. Say family pack, get free for the price of 2 or 2.5. So you sell that 120 euros, and you sell free, and a lot of people might buy that. And if you do this for the same cost of bringing someone to your website, you might double or double plus your AOV, your average order value, and that's going to make your ads a lot more profitable, and it's going to make it easier for you to take on a good margin and be profitable with your operations. Okay, but besides, hope these few tips and this feedback was helpful. But I'm really being picky because the website looks great, the product looks fantastic, you're doing a lot of things right with the story and the benefits. I mean, it's really cool. I just wish you add a few of the things like the buy now button, more call to actions, more details on the homepage. And if you do that, I'm sure you can be super successful. Feel free to tell us what's your marketing strategy. Feel free to comment below, say how you plan on bringing people to your website. If you'd like to learn more about Ad360, there is a link below in the description to get a free demo and a free consulting call where we can discuss what's your marketing plan and strategy, and we can actually help you set up advertising in multiple online platforms. But if you do consider online ads, you should definitely learn more about Ad360, because we released a new feature this week. You can actually start advertising all over the web on mobile apps with just one click. Even if you have not done any ads before, basically when you go on the Ad360 app, you just need to enter your budget and the location, and you click on create quick ads. And we're going to automatically generate banners with your product image, title, price, and we're going to generate these banners, so these images, in 15 different formats so that they can run pretty much anywhere on the web in mobile apps. And we're going to create a campaign and line items with the right targeting settings without asking you a ton of details about like who's your audience, where do you want to advertise, how. We're going to figure this out with our clever algorithms and based on the information we access from your Shopify data. And thanks to this, we can run awareness campaign and retargeting campaigns. Awareness is just to get your brand known and bring people to your website. Retargeting shows ads specifically to the people that have been on your website but haven't purchased yet. It's the most efficient form of advertising because it focuses on the most likely to buy customers and brings them back to the website so they can complete purchase. So retargeting is demonstrated to be 10 to 30 times more efficient than other types of ads. So, and all of that is set up automatically in one click. So if you'd like to learn more, see how it's done, I made a demo video this week, but you can also click on the link in the description and we can do one-on-one call and I can help you set up your marketing strategy, advertising setup, and everything so that you can get successful. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.